All right. Thought I'd try and do this. Not sure if it'll work, but going to try and review the NME Awards just off this article. So, going to start with 2001 when music started. So, the NME Awards were always held early on in the year. I think this is, you can see here the article from the end of February in 2001. And let's have a little read, shall we? Held at London Shoreditch Arches on February the 6th and presented by Peter Kay and Jane Middlemiss, both legends of the time. This was a star-studded affair. U2 picked up the godlike genius gong, and in Bono's speech he said, I don't think that the UK music scene would be as sharp without the NME, and I'm going to say that to you tonight. Wow. Caveating it there like it's a big bold statement, but not particularly grand, is it? Meanwhile, Coppola's Chris Martin, who picked up 3 awards, tried to do a funny. I think we've got a Brit nomination, so this is the only one we're going to win because Craig David's not here, unless I put cauliflowers on my head. I don't think we're going to win that one. The crowd began to boo. Wouldn't expect that of Chris Martin, would you? Bit of a shame. By the way, we do more comprehensive deep dives with these awards on Patreon with other people, so it's a bit more of a discourse going on, a bit more of a back and forth dynamic. If that's your thing, check it out. But gonna stick with this for YouTube, I think. Liam Gallagher refused to come up on stage to get his Hero of the Year award. Instead, Peter Kay had to give his award to him, making a joke about Liam's coat in the process. My mum's looking for that coat, he said. They never have a bit of history, Peter Kay and Liam Gallagher. There's something at the Brit Awards, I don't think it was after this or before this, where I think Liam Gallagher made a speech and Peter Kay was presenting and he just said, what, what a knobhead, which is very funny. Anyway, we'll try and go through this without any spoilers. I can't really, it's a while ago since we reviewed it before, so I can't really remember the winners off the top of my head. So let's have a look. A big picture Norman Cook here, so obviously he won something. But let's try and not spoil the answers. So best band of 2000, because basically we're talking the best band of 2000 really here. So I'm going to guess Coldplay. Oh, it's Radiohead. Fair play. Can't really argue with that, I guess. And slowly creep down. Best dance act. Dance act. Oh no. Oh, yeah, Fatboy Slim is that big clue there, I guess. Yeah. Didn't slip up there. Fair enough. Best radio show. Can already kind of see it, so I've ruined that for myself. Steve Lamacq, I think. Best metal act. Hmm. Metal. 2000. Probably don't know if it's considered metal or new metal in it. Linkin Park, something like that. Marilyn Manson. Quite topical at the minute. I watched a documentary on Channel 4 recently. Some quite troubling stuff in that, so we'll skip past him. Best club DJ, accidentally saw that again. Carl Cox, never going to get that anywhere. It's weird that Enemy here, like, these categories didn't exist as it went on. Don't think he had best metal act or best club DJ or best dance act. It was a bit more eclectic at this point before the Strokes really took over. Kind of made indie king again, I guess. I think they're trying to cover a lot more bases, as they do today, to be fair. So try and not scroll the other one. Done it again. Radio 1 Evening Session of the Year. Not really good award anyway, but that went to Coldplay. We'll be listening to that in a hurry. Although I didn't mind Coldplay at this point. I was pretty young at this point, but I think this was probably their peak period, wasn't it? When they came out, they seemed quite edgy at this point with the likes of Yellow coming out. Best New Artist. Best New Artist. I mean, it would have been the Strokes at this point, will it? I don't think the Strokes would be involved in this at all. Or are we going to gamble? Let's gamble and say the Strokes. Oh, it's Coldplay again. Fair play to Coldplay. They're having a blinder so far, apart from Chris Martin's faux pas with his speeches. Surprised that's never been brought up again recently, to be fair. Best single. Well, judging from the previous awards, this isn't going to be like a staple indie track or a staple indie song. Could be anything. Let's go with Yellow by Coldplay though. Yes. I mean, I've done this before, but I honestly couldn't remember who won that. So, good guess from me. NME Carling Awards Tour Award. No idea what that means. Amen. JJ72 Alfie. I've only recognised JJ72 there. Might need to dig into them a bit. I've heard a few people mention them. So you never know, might be worth a go. Best rock act. Now, how is that different to indie? Best rock. So you got best metal, which is Marilyn Manson. Is rock more? What's rock mean? Best rock. We'll go Linkin Park again on this one. You too? Okay. Picking up. I mean, this was their a beautiful day period on it. That kind of era. Elevation. So they had a good night as well. And Hero of the Year. Hero of the Year. They're going to give it to Bonner as well. So look. Liam Gallagher in 2001. That was about to 10. Don't think he'd be getting that again. Wonder where he got that for. God, like genius. Think we've already seen that you too. Best hip hop and rap act. I think I've just seen a spoiler for myself, but this was definitely the era of Eminem and the like. I think he's picked it up here. I remember buying Eminem Marshall Mathers LP and Limp Bizkit Chocolate Starfish on the same day, I think. Back in there these times. Probably get hammered for that, but you know, I was young, so. Villain of the Year. Now I think I've already know who this is, but I'm gonna go with George Bush. Actually, am I? I think George Bush got it a few times at some point in the noughties. Oh wait, let's go for George Bush. Oh, Robbie Williams. Yeah, I remember discussing this before actually. Bit of a harsh award there. I don't know. And like in that documentary that he did not so long ago, not the one with the monkey playing him, but he said that things like that would kind of knock him a bit. He'd find it difficult to cope with that kind of slander from the likes of the NME. So interesting. Philip Hall is that the Radar Awards? That's a new band thing again, isn't it? I have no idea. Should we guess at someone? I don't know. So let's say the Coral or something. Star Sailor. Okay, not a million miles off. Best pop act. Who was cool at this point? I think Sugar Babes. Got a memory that they might have been in there. All Saints. Again, not far off. But fair play, some bangers from All Saints, to be fair. Best club. Again, is this in the dance theme? Should go with Gatecrasher. I've got a feeling it might be Gatecrasher. Cream. More of a Gatecrasher person myself, but you know, Cream's alright. Best LP. What does that mean? Best album. Best LP. I don't know. Coldplay again. Primal Scream. Exterminated. Is that? Not really interested in that. Only really know the singles from Primal Scream. To be fair, never really grabbed me massively, but some good singles. Best R&B and soul act. R&B. I want to say like Kelly Rowlands or something. Is that class as R&B at the time? Khalees. Not far off. Oh, the old milkshake and that. Best solo artist. Completely ruined that for myself. And you probably, if you're watching. Best solo artist, A Badly Drawn Boy. Best film of the year 2000, pretty much. Um, Matrix was 99, wasn't it? What came out in 2000? No idea. Bend It Like Beckham. Gladiator. Never actually seen that myself. Bit mad. Definitely not seen it all the way through anyway. Musical event of the year. Leeds and Reading. Yeah, easy one, I guess. Kind of. Festival of the year, basically, that, isn't it? Best TV program of the year 2000. Then a Royal Family. This was before The Office. One Office was 2001. League of Gentlemen. Good call. Big fan at the time, even though I didn't probably get half the jokes. Probably be a good one to rewatch, to be fair. Is that all we're getting? We're right, okay. We'll have a quick look on Wikipedia because they sometimes have a bit more on there, but maybe not. Blimey, you got all sorts going on here from back in the day. 1953 it started. Madness. Outstanding trumpet player. Large band musician of the year. Anyway, let's get down to some interesting hosts on here as well. Roger Moore hosting. You know. Right, let's get down to our era. I don't want to spoil the next year, so I'll be trying to be careful. Perfect. That's it. Well, I guess quite short and sweet that really, but worth looking at. Any surprises for you in there? I think when I have a look at the next year, you'll see the influence of the Strokes in there already, but it's definitely a shame you can't watch this anywhere. See, this guy Alfie again, who was he? I've no idea who he was. Awards tour, we'll watch that though. There's not as much going on from 2001. See, it looks like we'll have to leave it there. There's not much going on in terms of videos for 2001 NME Awards, but maybe that's for the best. Anyway, should we have a look at the Shoreditch Arches, see what that's all about? Blimey, it looks pretty small in there, doesn't it? Oh, that's Hoxton Arches. Was it these like the garage type things you see? Uh, like, yeah, converted railway arch. We see those like garages and stuff. Looks pretty small, pretty cozy event to be fair. Anyway, I'm really spreading it thin now anyway, so yeah, let me know if that was in any way interesting and I'll have a look at the others maybe. So yeah, cheers.